Good afternoon, everyone. Steven and I were heading out to Shine, and we cruised this guy on the road before we even got to where we were going. Take that as a pretty good sign. But a nice looking black-tailed rattlesnake to start off the night, just sitting here in the road. Alrighty, since I left my hook in the car, we're going to try to stick this guy off the road. The car coming. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go on. Go on. Go on, Grumpy. Stay on the road. That's a pretty good start to the night. Alright guys, well I guess we're just road cruising tonight because we couldn't find an open cut and we kept driving, and then there's this guy. Jesus. Oh my goodness, he's nice. That thing is glowing. Interference, Steven, interference. Holy crap, he's going! I caught up to him, and holy crap is this a beautiful snake. One of the nicest blacktails I think I've ever seen. That is ridiculous. I don't know how well this video is coming out because it's getting dark, so I'm going to put the flashlight on him. But in Steven's words, he's green.
I didn't say that.
He's yellow. He doesn't look as good when you put the flashlight on him. But wow, that is a great looking snake. Two blacktails to start off the night, both on the road. I guess we're going to road cruise around up here a little bit and see if we can turn up anything else, but pretty good start so far. Woo! He's going. Well, against the recommendation of my car's staticky radio, which screamed danger as we got out of the car to shine this cut, we're here and we found a night snake. Next snake of the night. This guy's just hanging out on this rock cut. It's not as wet here as we were hoping, so we probably won't hang around too long, but at least we got a snake at this stop. What? I don't remember this boulder being here. In fact, it was not here, because look, you can see where it slid.
Yeah. He was like, you know what, I feel pretty comfortable.
What is that, Alterna or Lep?
Where?
You see it?
No.
It's a Lep, but it's real nice. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a Lep?
Yeah, it is. He's real nice, too. You got tweezies? Yeah. Here, trade me. Here, just... Oh, he's coming! Yeah! What's up, buddy? He's grumpy. The most alternate looking Lep of all time. Wow, he's cool looking though.
Sure is.
Alright guys, well it's not an Alterna like I thought it was at first, but it is a really good looking rock rattlesnake. And I'm sure you can see in the video how at the top of the cut it looked like one. But I'm very excited about this guy. This is actually the first one of these I've personally seen on this rock cut. It's a new locality for me. But anyways, pretty good start to the night. We've gotten two snakes on this cut on about a half of a pass, so we might stick around a little bit longer and see what else we can turn up. But anyways, next snake of the night, good looking little rock rattlesnake crawling over a cigarette butt. In the not ugly season.
Yeah, Lep.
Oh yeah, sure is. I'll just climb up there and tweeze him. Okay. You're gonna have to get ready to get him from me.
Yeah. It seems pretty stable. It's just sketchy.
Not going anywhere. I don't want to break my leg.
Yeah.
All right. All right, there's Lep number 2 for the night, and 2 for like the last 5 minutes on this rock cut. Snakes are definitely moving. We're gonna get this guy down and get a better look at him. All right, I'm in danger. I have to now get down from where I found that, or caught that Lep. Steven found it. All right. Oh, yeah. Danger! Ah! Alrighty guys, here's another look at the next lep of the night. This one is a much larger and looks like a boy. The other one was a little girl. But 2 leps and a night snake and about half a pass of this cut. We're just gonna let this guy go and keep on moving. Snakes are out.
Yeah, I thought I was smelling pig musk back there for a little while.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just didn't say anything about it. I was just hoping it would go away, and it did.
Oh, that's a real nice blacktail yet again.
Is it the same one? No.
No, we haven't seen that one before.
I was talking about the one we cruised earlier.
Man, they sure do make the rattlesnakes nice up this way. It's the 3rd blacktail of the night. The 2nd one that's just incredible. And it's the 6th snake of the night already. We've got a night snake, 2 leps, 3 blacktails.
Yep.
So 6 snakes so far. Man, this guy's handsome. Almost makes me wish I had my camera. Hey, buddy. Don't get grumpy with me. I'm just, God, this thing is so light.
Yeah.
What an incredible looking blacktail. Just hanging out too. Anyways, we're gonna leave this guy alone and keep moving. Snakes are definitely out tonight. Oh, snake. It's a night snake.
Oh.
He was flying along. What is he doing? Well, there we go. Yet another night snake. This guy was just cruising along in the gravel here on the side of the road. Snakes are going crazy up here. Now I'm actually second guessing our decision to go to another cut.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, another night snake. We're just going to leave this guy alone and keep on hiking. This is snake number 7, right? Yeah, snake number 7. Well, I guess we're definitely not moving yet because we just found another lep. This one looks like a girl. 2 girls, I think, and 1 boy. But we were just contemplating when we found that night snake whether or not we should actually go to another cut because we were seeing so much. And then, boom, lepidus number 3 for the night. And snake number 8? 8 snakes. That's pretty good. We're gonna get a photo of this guy real quick and keep on moving. This one's not too much to look at, but it is a little bit, got some nice pinkish coloration on it for sure. Anyways, the leps are going crazy tonight. Loving it. Man, this thing's got some good pink on it. Good looking snake. All right, guys, we're starting pass number 2 on this cut after getting 3 leps, 2 night snakes, and a blacktail on the first pass. But needless to say, it's already been a pretty good night, and it's just now 10:30. But last night was kind of like this too. It was real good early, and then it cut off pretty fast after that. So hopefully tonight will be good longer. We'll see. Tomorrow.
Hello.
Whomst. What? Was that there earlier?
I don't know.
It has to have been.
Yeah.
We just walked past this blacktail on our... Because this is right where the night snake was. The night snake was like...
right there.
What on earth? Well, apparently we walked past this blacktail on the last pass. Either that or he emerged and coiled perfectly in these rocks right after we walked by. But blacktail number 5? Or is this 4? This is 4.
Yeah.
So 4 blacktails. Holy crap. There's a lot of snakes out tonight. This is awesome. This is the first snake we've actually found that wasn't on the crawl, too. This guy's an ambush. That is a ridiculously tiny snake. Look at this thing. Next snake of the night. It's almost 1 in the morning now. It's getting pretty late. And we had a stretch there where we weren't seeing much, so we switched locations to a little bit warmer area. And this is the only snake we've turned up here. A little blind snake. But I'm going to pick him up so you guys can see how small he is. That is crazy. That is one of the smallest snakes I've seen in recent history. I'd say it's probably like 2.5, 3 inches long. It would be almost impossible to tell what species this guy is. There's 3 species of blind snake out here, and you have to differentiate them by looking at the scales on top of the head and on the lip. And I would have to have a magnifying glass or something to even be able to see those scales on this guy. Anyways, I'm just going to leave this guy to it and see what else we can turn up. It's getting pretty late, so this might be the last snake of the night, but we're going to try and see if we can turn up anything else. We'll see. Alright guys, next snake of the night. I just spotted this little copperhead on the crawl on the grass on the side of the road. It looks a lot similar to some of the other ones I've seen here this year, so it might be a recapture, but I would have to re-look at photos to find out for sure. But either way, sharp-looking snake, and nice to add this guy to the tally for the night. He's not terribly spectacular looking, so I'm just going to get a couple quick voucher photos of him and then keep on moving. All right, guys, check this out. I'm up on top of the cut. I saw this guy. Couldn't tell what it was. It is just a baby blacktail, but really cool to see him all the way up here at the tippy top of this cut. I'm going to get him down for a better look real quick. So I didn't realize this at the time, but this is actually a neonate blacktail from this year's clutch. Let's see if I can get around to his tail. You notice he only has that one little button on the end of there. It looks like he's maybe shed once or twice, if that. I can't tell if that's a terminal or what. He's crawling through some trash. Anyways, really strange to see one this early. It's mid-July. You don't typically see baby blacktails until August or so. But this guy's been around for a minute at least, because you can see he's got, I can't really tell if he's had one shed or if he has no sheds. I'm not too familiar with how that works, but he doesn't have a lot of rattles. And in this instance, rattles, or in some cases, rattles aren't a good way of determining age. But in the instance of baby rattlesnakes, it's a good way to tell if it's a newborn or not. And this guy has not been around very long. He was not having any part of that. Anyways, I'm going to put this guy back at the top of his cut, and we're going to keep on hunting. Seems like plenty of snakes are out, so it's still pretty late. It's about 1:30 a.m. right now, if I had to guess, so pretty late and snakes are still out. Check this pretty lady out. Little Texas banded gecko here on the side of the road. God, it's a good looking lizard. I love Coleonyx. They are some of my favorite lizards in the world, and we're lucky enough to have them right here in the United States. Really awesome, awesome, awesome little lizards. These guys are actually closely related to leopard geckos. You might notice the superficial resemblance. They're in the same family, Eupliferids or the lidded geckos. But come here. That's a sharp-looking little lizard. Anyways, nice to add this guy to the species list for the night. I'm going to leave him right here, or her. I think this is a girl, and keep on moving. Stuff is still out at almost 2:30 in the morning, though, which is kind of strange for high elevation here in West Texas. Cool defensive display I've never seen, the tail wagging. Good afternoon, everyone. It is the next day and it is raining again, so hopefully we're going to be in for a decent night again tonight. We're headed out to the cuts. We're going to be shining, so I will keep you guys posted and I'll check in once it gets dark. Well, last night was a good night, and the last 2 nights before that were good nights. And now there's a rainbow and rain in one of my favorite spots in West Texas. What could ever go wrong? What could go wrong?
We're not going to find snakes.
That is one of the most vibrant rainbows I've ever seen. What is up, guys? It is, I think, probably 2 nights since you saw me last. Last night was completely garbage. Didn't see anything. Got one blacktail on the road. Moved him out of the road, of course, but as for shiny cuts, we did not see anything. And conditions aren't too much different tonight, so I don't have terribly high hopes, but I'm going to run the GoPro and I'm going to be ready to record if we do turn up anything of interest. So hopefully we do. If you're seeing this, that means we're going to see something at least slightly interesting, so I'll keep you guys posted. Little side note, in the event that this does end up getting posted, tonight and tomorrow are the last nights in West Texas. For around a week, Steven and I are going to go to Arizona and just get a change of scenery and see what we can turn up out there. So, all right, guys, there's our first snake of the night. Frank spotted this guy on the crawl. He's right here on the other side of the fence, but we're just going to leave him alone. Anyways, first blacktail of the night. Pretty big one, too. All right, guys, here's another blacktail in ambush. This is another one that I think is new. It's in a different spot, at least. We haven't seen this one here before, if we have seen him. But anyways, blacktails are definitely out. It's almost midnight, though, and we have not seen anything else. So outlook is kind of bleak for the rest of the night, but maybe it'll pick up. We'll see. What's up, buddy? Blacktail number 3 for the night. Looks like another neonate, too. Just got the one little button. Good looking little rattlesnake, number 3. At last, a snake that isn't a blacktail. A little checkered garter snake coming out of this little drainage pipe right here. How's it going, buddy? Oh. He made me stinky. Love their red tongues. Anyways, I'm just gonna move this guy, I guess in the direction he was headed, across the road so he doesn't get smushed, and keep on herping, see what else we can turn up. It's getting a little bit late. I think it's probably about 12:30 now, so 2 snakes in the last 30 minutes though. All right, guys, so Steven and I came back up the cut, and apparently Frank had been yelling for us this whole time because he found this absolutely insane Alterna. Holy crap, this thing is absolutely beautiful. One of the nicest ones I have ever seen come from this locality, and one of the nicer ones I've gotten to see in person ever. Absolutely incredible. The orange on this animal is just unbelievable. Jesus. It looks like something from Durango, dude. This looks like the Durango Alterna. That is ridiculous. All right, guys, well, here's another look at this snake in Steven's hand. It is cooperating pretty well. It's been a really squirmy and bitey Alterna overall while I was taking photos of it. But just incredible. Absolute pleasure to see this guy in the wild. And definitely the crown jewel of what was overall a pretty solid night of herping. Another blacktail. Blacktail number 4 for the night. He's also on the other side of the fence, so we're just going to leave him alone. But they're definitely out. Snakes are out in numbers, and so are the Alterna. So we're going to keep after it. All right, guys, next snake of the night. Frank just spotted this hook nose hanging out. This is actually the second one he's seen. He got one before we got here, but really nice looking one too. That was a great looking hook nose. The other one that we saw here the other day was like solid brown, dude. It was weird. It's a good looking snake, but I think you guys know what the question is now. Will it fart? No. That is number 5, blacktail number 5, hanging out right there. He's also on the other side of the fence. That actually could be that same one. It's possible that we saw that one earlier, but
it's a sizable snake.
Yeah, we're pretty far from where he was though. I mean, he was probably 50 to 100 yards the other direction, so I doubt that's the same animal. It's possible. All right, guys. Well, after 3 pretty much straight nights of brutal, almost completely snakeless herping, we managed to get a good one in here tonight with Frank. This beautiful Alterna being the highlight, of course. And a good number of blacktails. I think we saw 5 blacktails tonight, which is, I mean, we've been seeing a lot, but not that many. And a hook nose too. So pretty good night all around. And obviously never a night, including an Alterna, could ever be called a bad night. This is actually, I think, my second one for the whole month of July. It has been pretty brutal for the past 2 or 3 weeks, and we have not really seen much of anything terribly interesting. We've had a couple of good numbers nights and a couple of nights where we had good numbers of leps, milk snakes, and all that other stuff, but it's been pretty rough on the Alterna in the month of July so far. All right, guys, it is the next afternoon. Last night we found a beautiful Alterna up here with Frank and Steven, and tonight we're back at it in the same spot, hoping to double down on that luck or at least just have a decent night here before me and Steven leave for Arizona for a couple days. So anyways, conditions are just about as good as they were last night, so with any luck, we should see a good number of snakes at the very least. A familiar face to start off the night, like a lot of nights. The blacktail from last night is hanging out in the same area, at least this guy is. But we're going to continue to try not to disturb him and see if there's anything else out. Well, there we go, guys. First new snake of the night. I was able to get this guy down with my alternate get and pull. Really nice yellowish coloration on this guy. And a handsome adult bearded rat snake overall. Pretty good start. These guys are probably the most uncommon of the 3 rat snake species here, as you probably would have seen by now from my videos so far this summer. So I will never complain about seeing them, especially a big handsome adult like this guy. He's got bold stripes too.
It's a nice snake. It's a nice beard.
It's kind of unexpected. It's a red-spotted toad sticking his head out of the crack right here. Look at that guy. Do you have a garter snake trying to eat you or something? What's going on here? It's super weird. Anyways, red-spotted toad just hanging out. A bat friend. Don't want to get too close to him, but always cool to see those guys hanging out. Why are those three facing the wrong direction? Oh, no, they turned around. Anyways, apparently lines of spiders are a thing in West Texas. And the bugs are going crazy tonight. This little camel spider or soul fugid has bitten off way more than he can chew. He's determined though, I'll give him that. Move him out of the road. The spiders have reconvened their forces. And, well, it's rather impressive. Look at these guys. What are they doing? Well, it's something. Big blacktail out on the crawl. This could be one of the ones we saw last night, but it's kind of unlikely that the same ones are just crawling in circles, so I'm assuming this is probably a new one. Another big one. But snakes are just now starting to move, apparently, and it is around 12:30, so... Anyways, there might not be much else seen tonight, so if there isn't, I might end the video on this guy, but we'll see. We're going to keep on herping for a couple more hours, though, and see if anything else turns up. Well, it is about 1:15 at night now, and there is another adult bear die right here in the same area the cut as the first one from right around dusk. But snakes have just randomly decided to start moving here at well after midnight, which unfortunately seems to be the case in this particular area, which forces you to kind of hunt longer into the night, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's frustrating when you walk back and forth looking at the same rock for 4 hours before you see anything, and then snakes suddenly start coming out of nowhere like this guy. Really nice pink on that guy's face though, good looking snake. Anyways, just gonna leave him right there and keep on herping. I guess we're gonna stay out here a little bit longer since snakes are suddenly moving. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is probably going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. It was pretty fun. It has been a pretty successful couple of days, even though it has been pretty grueling work finding these snakes, because we've essentially been walking back and forth staring at this same rock for 4 nights straight. But anyways, we got the results we wanted. We got a gray banded kingsnake here, along with plenty of other cool snakes. So I'm probably just gonna wrap this video up here. Well, I missed the in situ because he was most of the way down a hole when I spotted him. I had to dig him out. But here is our next and probably last snake of the night. It's getting pretty late and we have to leave early in the morning to go to Arizona. But an awesome, huge Trans-Pecos black-headed snake. Only the second one I've ever seen on this cut. Check out the size of this guy. Let me put my hand down next to him. Yet another big Tantilla. It's been a great year for these guys. I think this is my 5th or 6th one so far this season, which is one of the better years I've had for them so far. But absolutely beautiful. One of my favorite snakes to encounter out here, as always. But since it is getting pretty late at night, I'm going to get a couple of quick shots of this girl and let her go on her way. Super excited to end the night with an awesome snake tonight. It had been a little bit slow prior to this, so I'm super stoked about it. Anyways, gonna get a couple quick photos and probably call it a night here soon.